Hi guys, it's Mo. Welcome to today's video. Today I have a very special video for you. For today's video, we're going to be debunking some beauty trends and myths that we have been told for years. Like, how many times have you heard, oh, brown skin doesn't need bronzer? What are they, nuts? So for today, we're going to be talking about some of these myths and misconceptions. And when I say we, I say it because today's video is a collaboration. It's a collaboration with some absolutely beautiful, talented, amazing ladies here on YouTube. I'm very confident in the fact that you probably already know some of these ladies. Kelsee of Kelsee Briana J. We have Jordene of This Is Black Beauty. We have T of Nappy Headed Jojoba. Chelsea from GlamGirlChelsea. We have Tina of the Fancy Face, Wagwan. And Alicia of Kinky Sweat. Can we just get a round of applause in advance for these ladies? Yes, yes. So we are all going to be doing different topics, and they're all pretty cool. So I'll make sure to link all the videos and everyone's channel down in the description box. So after this video, you can go ahead, check them out. All right, let's get started. Okay, so for my topic in this collab, I'm going to be talking about luxury foundations. Now, I'm in my mid-30s, and I've been dabbling into luxury beauty, skincare, that whole world, since my teens. I know, and I have to say, over the years, I've seen some things. I've experienced some things. So let's talk about the stigmas with luxury shopping. I'll also share some of my favorite luxury brands that cater to us. And I'm going to demo my favorite, number one luxury foundation. So I want to talk about these stigmas surrounding luxury shopping and us women of color, us brown girls. Firstly, don't let anybody tell you that luxury shopping isn't for you. Okay? I cannot tell you how many times on my channel I will get these remarks, these comments saying, we're not supposed to be shopping luxury. What? Says who? It's just not true. There are plenty of luxury, high-end brands that cater to us and our needs. Luxury shopping is for everyone. Period. Of course, it's easier to focus on the negative and just completely not do something because of it. But why? If you enjoy a luxurious experience, if you enjoy working hard and buying yourself something as a treat, as a splurge, do it. Now, I'd like to share with you some of my personal favorite luxury products. Plenty of these brands and products, if you're familiar with my channel, you've already seen and heard me yap on about. But if not, I will be sure to link all videos of reviews and demos and wear tests and such that I have done so that you can check it out if you're interested. Now, for reference, my Sephora match ID, I think it's what it's called, is 1Y10. Now, some of my favorite luxury foundation brands are Marc Jacobs. This is a good one. Marc Jacobs has a wonderful variety for us. Okay, high quality products. And I have to say, for it being a luxury brand, I think the price is pretty reasonable. Another great high-end luxury brand is Tom Ford. And Tom Ford has a great shade range. Another good one, Dior Beauty. They've got a great shade range. They've got pretty good stuff. I've got to admit it. How many people have you heard rave about Luminous Silk from Armani? Another great brand with a good shade range. This one goes without saying. Pat McGrath. Yes. Great shade range. There's a little bit of something for everybody. I can personally say Shiseido. This one in particular is one of my personal favorites. This is the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation, all-free SPF. So, so beautiful. Bobbi Brown. NARS. La Mer. Now, Chantecaille has this foundation called the Future Skin Foundation. It is so beautiful. It is like you just put a moisturizer on your face, but it's actually foundation. I don't know. It's just so good. And I went and I found the most beautiful dark-skinned woman wearing it. And I felt so proud. I'll be sure to link her blog down below. You guys gotta check it out. Now, some other great brands are Lancome, Estee Lauder, Becca, hands down to Fenty. At the end of the day, we have options. We have different retailers we can go to with many brands that do cater to us. And yes, of course, there are going to be times where there's brands that come out with 2 shades and you're like, what? Why? It happens plenty. Now, I don't want to get too far off track, but here's a little food for thought. And this is maybe just how my mind works, but I want to mention it. And let me know what you think. The brand La Prairie. As many of you know, I love the loose powder, the Skin Caviar loose powder. I love it so much. I use it a ton, okay? But when it comes to their complexion products, they have the most beautiful, exquisite, I mean up there, products. That is a brand that does not cater to us. And I sometimes feel guilty talking about the powder as much as I do because that's just a brand that's not thinking about us. But upon further investigating, La Prairie is from Switzerland. And in my mind, I say to myself, Switzerland? I think of very fair skin. And I leave it alone. I'd like to reveal my #1 luxury foundation, my go-to, the one that I'm wearing on my face now, and I wear it most often. It's been mentioned quite a bit here on my channel. Many of you probably already know what it is and can probably guess, but hang tight and we'll demo it on the face. So I brought you in nice and close to see why this is my #1 foundation as I demo it. #1 spot for the luxury foundation for me is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation with an SPF of 50. Besides the absolutely luxurious packaging, this is a really, really nice performing, wearing foundation. I am the shade 8.7 Golden Almond. So this foundation is medium to full. It builds up so nicely. It gives that very natural radiance. It looks really smooth on the skin. It's very nourishing. It's skin-like. It's almost flawless. It's infused with hyaluronic acid, which, as many of you know, is very moisturizing for the skin. And that also helps the skin look very plump and supple and healthy. It's got a trio of these natural oils, okay? Now, I always say this, you know, especially where I live, don't forget your sunscreen. And sunscreen is like going to be your lifesaver because sun damage really ages the skin. And while as I don't suggest you depend on your foundation for SPF, you know, you should do your own. And then this is just a little more added coverage. This foundation has an SPF of 50. So it really helps protect your skin from the sun. And I really, truly feel that this foundation speaks for itself. This is just one layer all over the skin, blended with a sponge. My skin still has the chance to look like skin. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. It doesn't look heavy. Now, obviously, when I go in with concealer and powder, it's going to bring everything together. This is kind of that weird point. It's literally just foundation on the skin. But I do want to show it to you realistically just applied, how it looks. It's definitely one of those products that the longer you wear it, the better it looks. Because, you know, as it melds with your skin's natural oils and such, it really just looks that much better on the skin. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting myself together, finishing my face, and I'll be right back. I'll be sure to list the products that I use down in the description box if you're interested. And here is everything else applied to the foundation. I love this foundation. I just think it wears so well, especially for long hours. The more it melds into the skin and your natural oils come through, the better it looks. It feels so lightweight. I can't stress that enough. I love the natural radiant finish. And yeah, I put powder because I have combo skin. I have an oily T-zone and I'm dry in this area here. But it works. It doesn't look cakey and greasy. Doesn't separate. Doesn't get weird. Now, I recently did a declutter, okay? And I noticed that with my number one, I noticed that I had the most foundations from this brand. Talking skin tint, foundation, natural, light. A quick little overview of the collection. You're going to see a pattern. And you can probably tell some of my favorite brands personally. But I have to say, Tom Ford really is one of my favorite brands. Love the tinted moisturizer. That's really good. It's so good that I went and got another color so I could mix. And when I get a little bit darker in the summer, I'm ready. And then the serum foundation. This one, serum one, is so good. And I did notice that it's on sale now. So, yeah, you know what that means. Some cushion foundation love back there. A refill, because yes. I do have two foundations that are missing from the draw. My Pat McGrath and my Chantecaille. But this is it for the most part. Beautiful shade range, beautiful products. Yes, they're pricey, but the ones that I keep and love and highly recommend, I always consider the fact that you guys are taking your hard-earned money, like I am, because I buy all my stuff. No shade to people who get things. I'm not going there. It's not like that. Let's just get that out of the way. But when I spend a lot of money on something, I want to put it to the test before I dare recommend it to you. It just wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair if I just said it's great because it's Tom Ford. No, this is actually good and it actually performs so well. So I do have a dedicated video with lots of details, super close up, wear it all day, can't hide anything. Check it out if you're interested. And yeah, this is my number one foundation. And this was such a fun and a really wonderful collab. I'm so proud to have been a part of it and been able to share it with you guys. Be sure to check all the ladies out, all their great topics. They were all awesome. I'm pretty sure that they're topics that we can all relate to and can have a discussion about. So again, everyone will be linked down in the description box so you can check them out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye.